Dating back to the 1760s, Bokap sits at the foot of Signal Hill. It became home to freed Muslim slaves brought to South Africa by the Dutch from Indonesia and Malaysia. Over the decades, successive generations worked one after the other to make it what it is today. These beautiful, historical, colorful houses are a magnet for tourists. They draw thousands of visitors every year, making it an Instagram hotspot. But the constant stream of tour buses and crowds are having a toll on the area. And residents tell me the economic benefits of tourism rarely reach them. To better understand their worries, I met up with activist Jackie Poking. So, Jackie, I believe one of the concerns is that the tourism here doesn't really translate to the residents.
Yes, it doesn't translate to income. So what happens is that we get tourists and tourist thousands during summer. We even get thousands during winter. So there's no break for us. They take their pictures and they leave. They don't spend, especially when it's with the tour buses. So when we have these big buses come in, they have their own tour guides and they tell us very straight that this is just a 15-minute stop.
So what would you say is the balance?
So some cities have what they call a pledge, a visitor's pledge. This is ultimately our home. I think sometimes people forget we live here, we raise our families here.
Beyond overcrowding, gentrification, the process whereby the character of a poor urban area is changed by wealthier people moving in, is another major concern. As property values rise, families with deep roots here are being pushed out, and many fear that Bokap's unique cultural identity could be lost.
I think one of our bigger challenges is that we need to find not only the balance. Bokap needs a management plan that basically can manage tourism, development, future of Bokap. And your objective must not be how much money we can make out of Bokap. Your objective must be how do we simulate Bokap to be that golden egg for the rest of South Africa.
Many visitors are oblivious to resident struggles. They come for the perfect photo, while others would like to see some kind of compromise.
I think probably the best thing is to make it more privatised, that you have to maybe pay a donation or pay to come in, and it's a bit more gated so that only the people who really want to see it can come in, so that there's maybe less people. Or the houses have a little donation pot.
I think maybe if they can have some time to say, to open up a time to say 9 to 6, this is open up for the tourists, then the tourists will get a guided person to guide them.
Bokap residents are not against tourism. They just want to see it benefit their community.
Maybe increase the taxes from airport taxes or landing fees or hotel taxes that gets increased, but with the specific aim that goes into a fund in trust for the community of Bokap specifically.
Many people in Bokap rely on tourism, but gentrification is threatening the very thing that makes the area so special. As Cape Town continues to attract more tourists, foreign buyers and digital nomads, the fight to preserve Bokap's identity has never been more urgent.